Oh boy, she's back. This is the Rocket League Sideswipe Preseason. This is now my third time trying to take this video, by the way. So, boy oh boy, what effort. I have to get up in like 4.5 hours. I'm driving myself into the ground for this. You might remember the previous video of mine I did on the alpha. It was a bit of a mess. Not through any fault of Psyonix. The beta, or the alpha was supposed to be exclusive to OCE regions, so Australia and New Zealand, and I kind of VPN'd my way into getting it downloaded. And as a result, I was playing on servers with like 400 ping. It was kind of chaos, but Preseason, while it is only currently available in OCE, it's going to be rolling out to the other regions, I believe they said over the course of the next month. So, or I'm sorry, over the course of the month, so I think within the next couple weeks everyone should have access. Could be wrong on that. But either way, they have servers up in all regions right now, even though only one region has access. So there are NA servers, and clearly some people did the same thing I did, and VPN to download, because the game plays well for me. Couple things. I haven't really looked at my other video, so some of these things that I'm saying are new might not be new, but I believe this item shop is a bit different than it was before. Or maybe it wasn't even there before. You get these coins just from, like, XP and whatnot, and you can use them to spend on things. I haven't been able to find any microtransactions. Maybe there are some. There probably will be some if there aren't already, but I can't find them right now. You'll notice that mystery item, free drop in 6 minutes. I did get a free item when I booted up the game. I think it's like every hour or every 2 hours you get a free item. Or you can just buy another random if you want. There are, in fact, crates, just like before. You get them out of the Rocket Pass. Like I said, there aren't any microtransactions, just kind of pull us. So I guess they're more like the drops that they have now in normal Rocket League. But they, you know, they look like crates. So that'll please some people. There are challenges. The season challenges sort of threw me off when I booted into this. There was only one challenge, and it was like something like play 50 matches or so. I don't remember what the hell it was. But I was thinking, oh, well, is it just because it's a short season? Because they're doing preseason, it's a beta, maybe they don't want to put a ton of challenges down. They expire in 19 days. But as you play, it generates more challenges for you. So they're not all there up front. So that's a bit different from normal Rocket League. If I go into the settings here, I should note I did change the camera orientation to defend left. I did that in the previous video as well. I just find it much more comfortable that way. It defaults to defend right. But there is this option here, swap, boost, jump, controller inputs. I don't know if that was available before, but it is much easier. I play this with controller, and I do recommend you play it on controller. Hands down. It feels like a really nice, solid game on a controller. It feels like a, you know, like a mobile game if you play it on a touchscreen. But the default controller binds are X and A, or cross and triangle if you're a PlayStation person for boost, and B and X, or circle and square for jump, which is kind of the reverse of how I would normally have it. I usually have B as my boost and A as my jump. So that swap option is a lifesaver for me. I don't know if it was there before and I just missed it, but I'm glad it's there now. And then one thing that definitely didn't change that I'm kind of disappointed by. You can see that max frame rate counter is stuck at 60. I can't take advantage of my 90 Hz display. I don't know if there's technical reasons for that, but if it's possible, I'd love to see that. They did reset all of the items. So I'm in an Octane instead of the breakout I was in last time around. Tend to be I don't know. I don't necessarily care for the look of the Octane. I have pulled some cars, but they're the Merc and the Aftershock, so Octane it is. But yeah, you did lose all your items from before. Although, if you did play in the alpha, you did get a special title. I was not sure that I got it initially. But that's because it's not in the garage. Titles are under Settings Profile. So if I go into the Settings menu and then Profile, and I can edit my tag here, and I've got Alpha Bronze, Alpha Silver. Kind of mad I didn't grind my way up to Gold now that I realize I could have gotten a title, because Gold just seems more satisfying than Silver. I don't know. But I've got an Alpha title. I was there. I can say I was there. Feels nice. The actual game itself, though, not much has changed. The only thing that I can think of that feels different, and to be honest, it might not even be different, I just don't remember it before, is that it will actually say 30 seconds remaining like a normal game of Rocket League when you hit 30 seconds remaining. I remember distinctly it used to play the noise, but I don't think it had a graphic for it, and it does now. I could be wrong on that, but it just sort of stood out to me when it happened as something I didn't remember happening before. As you can see, I'm not good at this game. I'm not good at this game, and I imagine you probably won't be good at this game either, because it controls very differently to normal Rocket League. It's much floatier when you're in the air, and your car is much heavier, it carries much more momentum, and when it's not moving, it's much harder to get it moving. So, sort of adjusting mentally to that is really difficult. I also have not figured out kickoffs. They seem very random to me at the moment. I'm sure they're not, but I don't know how to... Okay. And with a play like that, you can see just how quickly this game turns around. When there's so little space and everything is happening in one plane, you know? Like, if I can slap that ball way back into my side and suddenly I think it's doomed, but then someone's in the way and it just ricochets way over. You know, you look at a 2-minute game and you're like, well, 2 minutes, that's not a lot for anything to happen, but when there's this much going on in such a small amount of space, a lot of things happen in 2 minutes. Okay. Oh, I believe in you. You can do this, right? Maybe I can push that over? Hell yeah. Oh, he took the goal. God damn it. No. Damn. You know, the tragedy about having to do this a third time now is that all those previous takes had some kind of nice shots in them, and no one will ever get to see them now. It's really tragic. But yeah, you can see already, and there's that graphic I was talking about. You can see already, it's definitely a much nicer experience if you are not in OCE than it was before, which, again, not any fault of the alpha being bad, it just wasn't intended for that audience, and this is. So this does look like fun, and I assure you, it is fun. You can look forward to it rolling out over the course of the month. I was making a comparison earlier to Xbox Live Arcade. You know, like those little tiny games you would get on the 360 back in like the early to mid 2000s. Are you fucking kidding me? I couldn't put that down. Okay, we're going to overtime. You know, those sort of little tiny games you'd get for like $5, $10 back in the early to mid 2000s or mid to late 2000s rather on the 360. Which, you know, I suppose you would say, oh, well, those are just indie games these days. Those still exist. But it was a very different vibe, and you really don't understand unless you were there. But I'm getting that kind of vibe from this game. It doesn't feel like your average mobile game. It feels like, you know... Okay, that was good. That was... See, not as sick as some of the shots I pulled off earlier, but I feel good. I have at least one good shot in this video. But yeah, maybe it's because I'm playing it with controller. Maybe not. But even if this doesn't have the depth of something like proper Rocket League, it's fun as hell, and it's got a bit of flair to it. And that's a nice combo to have. It is definitely standing tall over most other mobile games. One thing from the previous version that I distinctly remember pointing out and thinking, oh, this is a bit dumb, is that there is an air roll in this game. Now, air roll in normal Rocket League makes sense, because you want to be able to sort of position your car at certain angles to be able to shoot balls off to the side a bit. Or to make a nice landing if you're sort of at an angle in the air. But when there's no Z-axis, I can't figure out the purpose of air roll. And I think I remember asking in the last video, like, what's the point of this? And no one was really able to give a good answer? But the thing about the air roll is that it's only available if you're on controller. So if you're playing with touch controls, there's actually no air roll button. But if you're on a controller and you hold L, or LB, or L1, you get an air roll. And as a matter of fact, since this queue is taking a while, I'll show you what I mean. You can do that. Like, what purpose could this possibly serve on a 2D plane like that? I have no idea. But it's here. And it's only available if you're on controller. So if I, like, switch to the touch controls here, you can see there's, like, the stick here that moves me around. And the stick can sort of, like, move with me. So if I'm not quite centered every time, it'll go where my thumb is. There's the jump. There's the boost. This resets your shot. This is quick chats. But there's no air roll button. So yeah, I don't quite understand what the point of the air roll is. And now we get to see a hoops game. Yeah, every match is still the meeting of fated rivals, which I find terribly entertaining considering there are no team names. And the fated rivals have never met one another ever. Alright, well that was a bit of a weak goal, but we take them. Quick chat. Thanks. Oh, I went under it. God damn it. You know what? You take a shitty goal, you get a shitty goal put on you. Fair is fair. Oh boy. See, now my instinct there is to go for a bump, but, like, of course there aren't bumps. Can you imagine if there were bumps in this game? Oh, that would be so bad. I know people get salty about people who complain about demos in Rocket League, but... oh, demos in this? That would be absolutely terrible. And I get credit for a save. Yeah, saves are still broken. I thought maybe if they made a new game, they'd be able to fix saves in Hoops, but unfortunately, Hoops saves are still utterly broken. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm like, I'll just wait on this play. Okay. Can't really roll it up, because obviously the hoop is much more vertical in this than it is. Oh my god, are you serious? You know what? Still plenty of time. We're just under halfway through the game. I see a minute 21. I sort of freak out, and I remember, no, never mind. Nope, there is no time. We're just bad. It's harder than it looks, I assure you. You think you have so much more room, but it's just so hard to get your car moving. And there's another one. Oh my god, we are getting fucking styled on. Jesus. I was having a better time in Hoops than I was in the normal modes earlier, but clearly not anymore. Jesus. Maybe I just ended up against, like, really good players? I don't know. Of course, if this is anything like Rocket... okay, we'll get one back. If this is anything like Rocket League proper, really good players right now are going to be utter garbage in, like, a year. We will look back on this and laugh once all the Sideswipe meta has made its way into the public consciousness. Okay, we popped it down. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. Oh, boy. Okay. Physics. Okay, that's going over. I think he's got this saved. Yeah. Try and... oh, no, that's unfortunate. Please land, don't touch it. Okay, we're good. 33 seconds. We can still win this. Or not. Oh, wait. Right, because it won't roll up, because the hoop is flat. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, catch him off guard. We can take this. There's that OMG. Oh yeah, so that OMG kind of stood out to me, because that was in the item shop, right? But that's a quick chat. You know, sure, it's a cute little cosmetic sticker, but that's also a quick chat. And that's one thing that they always made sure never to do in proper Rocket League, because, like, if you have an extra quick chat that someone else doesn't have, that seems like a competitive advantage in a solo queue environment. Please? Okay, that was the save of my life, I think. Please save this. Okay, there's another one. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Yeah, they deserve it at this point. Oh my god, that was well fought. Jesus. Oh, wait, we were leading. Fuck, we're going to OT. I'm sorry. I thought we were tied already, and that just put us down one. Oh, come on. You can't demo. You can't go in for the demo to try and stop the play. You have to actually just keep taking the rebounds. Oh, please. Oh, no. Go down. Okay. Yes, I believe in you. I don't believe in me. Oh, no. Okay. That amazingly worked. Yeah, I find that double commits a lot of the time work. Okay. I find that double commits actually end up working a lot in this game because they essentially act as just like two touches because you can just go through one another. It's hard to explain, but once you see it, you know. Granted, actually doing anything intentionally is well beyond my capacity at this point in this game, but, you know, you sort of start to see patterns even if you're not able to execute on them. Please be high enough. There we go. Okay, we take the dub. Jeez, that was well fought. Good fucking game. But yeah, it seems weird. Like, you would have a competitive advantage, you know, with a quick chat that you got from the store in solo queue. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, that's Sideswipe Preseason, and it's coming to your region, if not already, very soon. Enjoy.